Damn right. Call me. I'm the Matt Ariza of fucking Call of Duty, boy. I'm raping everybody out here. I'm the COD God. Don't give a fuck.
Oh God. Alright, I sent it to the chat if you don't have it. Alright, I sent it to you.
Oh my God, now I'm getting raped.
Oh God, you're getting raped.
I'm nothing without my wingman.
Yeah.
Got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980 Prezi Rolly, we've been working overtime. The witness, the police, the pigs, I don't eat swine. So they Jacob, this biblical, my flow, the whole guy. Save money ground up in the gutter where they found
you know the fucking playbooks by heart.
More vacays, more bucks, more race, more foreign trucks, more on a tour bus, more pour cup, toast to the winners, throw it up.
I'm gonna back out. Hold on.
Alright. Go to Madden then.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hop over for a game.
You said games wrong.
Where'd you go last game, Andy?
My headset died, and then I was just adjusting my class right at the beginning. I saw you trying to protect me from me.
Los Angeles Rams and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Were you using the lever action at one point?
One of the marks for my first, yeah.
And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
My Bagusi.
Bagusi.
Progressive. Bagusi.
They begin the drive with Robinson.
Oh, is one of you guys streaming? Mark streaming?
Who's streaming?
He gets maybe 3. All right, Charles, we
Make the
spoke about this
Bagusi.
offense plenty, how great they've been all year. Now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Burrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
come
this
on,
pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Your focus player.
39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Go, boy.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Take that.
And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover or takeaway, a key sack on third down,
nigga, what the fuck you doing?
Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
Yeah, they held them to well under 200 yards of total offense, and in today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of.
Come on, bro.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, LA. Breece Hall with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are on the board first here in Vegas. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Amount of rushing yards
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
We running, boys. We running.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, and see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw.
He said,
And he slings one that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well. And that
ACL sprain.
God damn it, bro. That running back not all.
Wes, my best corners, one has a broken shoulder, the other has a fucking broken ankle.
Now it's Burrow.
And then my 3rd string corner just got hurt in practice.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Play action. It's Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's
Mark
second
doesn't
and
get
10.
fumbled. Establish this already. It's
looking to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
damn, I really like these Bengals.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, yes, thank you, let's go.
Defenders had intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Robinson up the middle. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And he'll do a nice
I think the
job
1 week I'm supposed to get rushing yards.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Here's Burrow.
Oh, it's just the fucking nose when you're supposed to be running the ball for a challenge.
He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game.
It's like everything you're doing just doesn't work, ever.
But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Ridiculous.
Now Burrow on 1st down.
Oh.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Wow.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play.
Bro.
One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Damn. Here we go.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That
like
leads to a 2nd and 10.
I fucking chose that one. I was looking, I was like, fuck. And I was like, I'm going to get this guy
Here's
coming out of the end,
setting
bro.
up to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got room.
Let's go! Fuck!
Great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
All right.
Monsters!
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7
Come on, get a sack!
Begin
What
first
the
and
fuck?
10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Well, congratulations
That
to
is
them. They come through
bullshit.
defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On second down, a run with Hall. They find some hole here. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 33. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. He'll look to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go.
Oh, what the
Come
fuck
on,
was
man.
that?
This game is tight. Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I hate playing with you.
The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall.
Oh, what the fuck? No way.
Good
Oh,
job
I was about to
defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They'll go for it. It's Hall.
Yes!
He won't
Let's
get
go.
there.
Good stop,
They
boys.
stop him a few
Good stop.
yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Handoff now to Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On the give, here's Robinson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Dude, this is such bullshit. This fucking game.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Burrow looking to pass. Being chased out left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
There's the sack. Finally. Fucking finally.
Goes back at the 4-yard line. Chase Young, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
L1.
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Hall ought to give up the middle. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have to contend with a 3rd and 13. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Johnson's got it complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll run with Hall.
Oh, come on!
Have the first down.
God
He's
damn
brought
it!
Down up
You
near
fucking do that
midfield.
too.
4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. That's caught left side by Judy. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 104 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Oh, wow.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jerry Jeudy. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Up the middle they go. Milner. And some room to work. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They will throw on first down with Burrow. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
Oh, wow.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Past the 20.
Damn, Steve's out of his
he
game.
will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Well, just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, and they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now Burrow.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Ball again on 2nd down.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
129 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
They'll look to run with Hall.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
They'll try to run it here with Hall.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
Breece Hall
with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Rams add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Santos with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
And they take a knee. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear.